realm of millions do not see themselves as mere workers. They do what they are excited about. Every morning, if you have a passionate dream, you sleep it, you eat it, you dream it, you see it, you work it. Even if you are doing something else, you come back to your passion. You come back to your passion. An entrepreneur yourself, move away from subsistent thinking. See yourself as a builder of the future, not just we dey manage, we won't survive. I was watching a documentary of how the Ford company started. The guy came against serious resistance. The original owners of copyright of how cars work was a cabal in America. They wouldn't let anybody manufacture, and he wanted to manufacture a car everyone can buy. They took him to court. They fought him very hard. But while the court case was going on, since there was no injunction for him to start, he just kept producing. His car became popular. He was the first to create a mass production system. The court granted him, and so he was able to achieve. He created something for generations to come. Today, Ford, the fourth, is the chairman of Ford Company. See beyond today. Create something your children can enjoy, your great-grandchildren, and generations beyond you. When an eagle builds its nest, it does not build for itself. A nest of a real eagle is almost like a sitting room. It's for generations to come, so that anything happens, they can always come back home. So that is one of the ways to think.
The law of selection. Choose what you hear. Challenge what you hear. And change what you hear. Say it with me. Choose, challenge, change what you hear.
See yourself as self-employed. See yourself as self-employed. See yourself as self-employed. Whether you work for somebody else or you work for yourself, be so passionate that you see yourself as self-employed. Even if somebody else is writing your check, see yourself as self-employed.
Make a commitment to be unique, so that when they mention your name, there are things they remember. They say, oh, that woman, this is what we know her for. There is a uniqueness to you. That's the reason nobody looks like you, talks like you, or has your voice modulation. So your uniqueness must be stamped on everything you do.
You cannot, what you cannot perceive, you cannot receive. What you cannot perceive, you cannot receive. Say with me, what I cannot perceive, I cannot receive. Say it louder. What I cannot perceive, I cannot receive. See, once people can shape your perception, they have shaped your future.
They develop a clear sense of direction. Clear sense of direction. If you don't set goals, you will not have direction. If you don't set goals, you can't hit targets, and you won't see what you want. A commitment to excellence. A commitment to excellence. A commitment to excellence. I got to the United Kingdom. I found out I needed to combine many things. I needed to stop being just a Nigerian pastor. I didn't want to replicate Mushi in London.
Next law is the law of sound. The law of sound says what you hear affects what you see, and it becomes what you get. What you hear affects what you see, it becomes what you get. What have you been listening to? Your ear is a gate to your heart. Your ear is a gate to your heart. That's why you've got to learn to only receive with your ears the message, the word that affirms what God is doing in your life. The law of sound. What have you been listening to? Because who you listen to determines what you become.
Test Harvard Business Journal gives 3 key things you can see in any successful business. It was a study they did over 25 years. The first one is nothing can replace being the best. So aim at being better than what you used to be. If you are at the work serving somebody or an institution, a bank employee, be the best. Be the best.